emotional was it to lose a player like Dylan Cozens in a trade?
Yeah, yesterday is tough. Obviously, a lot of different emotions. Because he's probably one of my best friends on the team, if not my best friend here, and been through a lot together over the last handful of seasons, and really gonna miss him. I think everyone in the room's gonna miss him. He's a great guy in the locker room. Not only him, Gibby, Yoki, just good guys in the locker room. Fun to be around. Pieces to our team, obviously, that I thought were important, and it's just kind of one of those things where it's a business, and if you don't win, you got to do something. And unfortunately, those guys had to be part of that decision. And on the flip side, it seems like we got two good guys coming back. Norris is already here, and a chance to talk to him a little bit, and obviously a hell of a player, and I think he's going to fit in great with the group, and same with Bernard Docker there. And but it's one of those days that's just filled with different emotions. It's, I think, a day that a lot of guys probably dread. It was definitely a tough one.
You said after the San Jose game, you guys have kind of done this to yourself, and something like this could happen because of it, and it wound up happening.
Yeah, I think anyone that plays in the league knows that this is the nature of the business, and I think that gets magnified too when you're losing, and you never want to see it happen, but it does. I think over the years you build a lot of close relationships, and I would say bonds that are closer to brothers than friendships, just because of everything you go through together. You're with each other every day. You go through a lot of emotional things together, and those are guys that you lean on, and that lean on you. And so I think it's definitely tough when you see one of those guys go.
From when you played Ottawa, what was your takeaways on Norris? He's a guy who seems to be able to play in all situations.
Yeah, I think just very responsible is like the first thing that probably pops into my head. Obviously, everyone knows the skill he has and the playmaking ability, the finishing ability, but I think just his hockey smarts, I think he's always positionally in the right spot, which is why he has the puck on his stick so much. And because of that, the guys that he plays with benefit from it. He's one of those guys that I think helps improve his line mates, just for the simple fact that positionally they're going to have the puck more. You're not chasing the game as much. Great in the dot, having taken face-offs against him, and but I think the playmaking, the offensive too. Obviously, he's very, very dangerous on the power play. Sees the ice very well. I'm looking forward to playing with him. It should be a lot of fun.
Did you know him at all, other than playing against him prior to this?
No, I was just playing against him in Ottawa there. I know he's come up through the USA program, a little younger than me, so missed him by a year or two. But obviously, just you hear names that come up behind you, and he's definitely one of them that's always been on everybody's lips.
Thanks,